Hello farmers, welcome back to the Pacific Northwest. Upper Plateau in the class, Axion tractor, seeding sunflower. Progress has been made since last episode, just really moving things around, getting things situated. We are done seeding on the lower east side, and I brought everything pretty much over to the west side, ready for work whenever that comes around. The silo bunker with the silage, that is all cleared, but I haven't delivered all the silage to the TMR mixer just yet. The harvest up here is going rather well. The harvester is in field number 4, which is on the northwest side of the map. And yeah, we're seeding this field here. I don't know the number of this field. I think 12, 13, 14, something like that, somewhere in that range. Yeah, our harvester is just about full. The John Deere is doing some weeding down on the lower east side. Yeah, the way the weeds are growing in those fields are like half no weeds, half weeds. So occasionally I have to go down there because he thinks he's done. Because yeah, it's like a checkerboard area down there of weeds. So trying to get that all situated. So next time the weeds grow, I'll just have like half the fields to do, and those weeds won't be in stage 2. So just trying to get some things situated. Also put water into the whiskey factory, so that's going ahead and making some whiskey. I went down to the winery as well, cleared out all the boxes that were in the spawn points. So we're making grapes and wine again. Looking at the market though, I was hoping to sell some stuff today in this episode to watch the money go up, and the market pretty much for everything we have, not so good at all. So may not be selling anything. And I may reseed this guy's field over here for him a little bit. Looks like he's got withered crops in it anyways. Actually, I shouldn't have withered crops because I don't think I got withering on. Those might be potatoes. His potatoes might be ready for harvest. But anyways, yeah, we're planting sunflower in this field to start today's episode. I'm not sure if we're going to get the whole upper plateau all reseeded this episode. Usually field 3 is something I try to do off camera because that field 3 does take a while with the equipment that we have. But I mean a while, it's not as long as some of the fields down the lower plateau, but it does take a while, and I usually use course play for that field right there. Yes, I know my combine is full, but he's going to sit there for a while until we finish this field, and I'll bring the class tractor on over, and yeah, we'll start seeding that field behind. Well, a worker will probably start seeding that field behind the combine. When I drive from field number 4 to field number 3 with this tractor, I will stop by the fuel station and top it off with some diesel fuel. And yeah, it needs a good repair by the time we get done seeding with this up here, whenever that happens, whether it be today or in between episodes or the start of the next episode. I don't know, but this is basically when we get done seeding field number 3. Yeah, he'll come back to the shop area and we'll repair it on up so it's good to go next time we use it, which might be quite often now that I swung him on down to the lower plateau. Yeah, I've been thinking, do I need another tractor? But I think the way I'm doing it now is fine. We may get the TG New Holland that I showed a while ago. It's only 100 grand, but I may wait until these fields up here need to be weeded and fertilized before I go ahead and purchase it. Yeah, I know it's 100 grand on another tractor, but at this point, what's another 100 grand? And I would like to use that tractor somewhere on one of my maps. But the problem is, no man's land, probably won't be using it on that. And I mean, I guess I could use that on that map. I could trade in that Fendt tractor. Yeah, I need to focus on this series for today anyways. So anyways, yeah, it could be something on down the line that we go ahead and dip our toes into. And I've been kind of thinking about repainting our T8 New Holland back to a New Holland blue. And I probably am going to do that at some point here. Talked about that last episode. I mean, I do like that green color, but it's a New Holland. Needs to be turned back to blue, I think. So yeah, but like I said, I was looking at the market, and the market's not being my friend right now. I got a good amount of meat down there that could be sold. I mean, it's a decent price at the bakery, but we usually look for over $1,000 on the meat. The grapes, I guess I could sell. There's a decent price going for grapes. The wine is not too bad, but I don't have that much wine right now because we sold that not long ago. The whiskey, yeah, I got tons of whiskey being made. but that market right now is not that greatest either. As for milk, eggs, and wool, all the prices are not where I'm looking for. So, yeah, I'd just rather hold on to it, wait for the price to be even better. Why sell it when the market is not the greatest? Then you'll feel bad about yourself later on. Like another half day goes by and it's like, oh, well, look at the price of it now. I should have waited. So, yep. I mean, it's not like I can repay off that entire loan by selling the stuff that we have. So, yeah, we'll just hold on to it. Let's hang on to what we got. But we're almost done with this field here, so that'll be 3 of the 5 fields up here taken care of. Then, like I said, I need to get up there to field number 4 and take care of the combine. We'll get this kind of set up, get ready to go, so I can start seeding once I moved along far enough up there. Should be able to do this with one more pass. I even looked at the wood chip price. The wood chip price is not that... I mean, it's actually pretty decent, but the problem is the price is dropping. And right now, the trailer is pretty much preoccupied with emptying out the combine harvester up here, so the wood chips are going to have to wait. I think the price for wood chips is like $170, which is pretty decent, but the price is dropping the time I get to it. It's probably going to be a lot lower than that, so yeah, we'll hold off onto that. The one thing I did want to check, because I think I mentioned this a little bit last episode as well, now that our loan interest payment at midnight is like in the low 70,000s, I think we're earning $56,000 on property income. So that would be kind of neat when we get the loan payment down to where it almost equals the property income. And then everything I do is pretty much, I don't want to say pure profit, but can go pretty much right towards the loan payment itself. Don't drive across the field that's been seeded. Yeah, sure, why not? It's all good. Let's go up here and get to take care of this combine so we can get back to work. Kind of giving that worker a little bit of a break is what we're doing. And once I get these fields up here reseeded, then, speed up time until the lower west side is ready. And kind of do the same thing over and over again. I think that's how I'm going to kind of run the series a little bit from now on. When I got tons of work to do, we'll just run the speed at ×1 unless I'm looking for a price to change somewhere. And then when I don't have a load of work to do, I can put the speed up to where I pretty much need it to be. Alright, you can just park right there. I was going to go to the map and then teleport to this vehicle, but since it's just right here, just making sure, nope, this field doesn't require anything. Alright, let's go unload the combine. Well, actually, I'm going to unload the combine into the trailer because the worker needs to be relieved of his duties just for a few minutes. Alright, worker, you need to go bye-bye. And empty out into there. How does the John Deere do down here? Yeah, he keeps stopping. He just keeps on stopping. So while that's emptying out, it'll come back down here because, yeah, it's the way that I got the worker going. That's the problem. And you're good to go for a few minutes, right? Eventually, I got to come over here. I'm going to take care of this little strip because that'll bug me. And then, yeah. You'll be here for a while weeding that field. I may actually repair the weeder before I send him off onto that field. I mean, it doesn't need that much repair, but yeah, he'll be there for a while if I let him continue at that current speed that he's doing. Alright, so it looks like you're good to go. So while he's doing that, I think we're all set there for a few moments. I need to come on down here because I do believe it took all the water here, so I need to go ahead and refill this to bring it on back and top off that water tank. That's a lot of whiskey just sitting out here in the sunlight. Can I sneak through here, please? Perfect. And loop around that light pole. And this one here. Yeah, I even washed the Volvo trucks as well and some of the trailers that they were hauling. Yeah, eventually these potatoes, I'm really not getting to the potatoes, but I kind of said I wouldn't anyways. What was I doing next? Oh yeah, the other Volvo truck. This bunker silo should be, it is empty, so I can bring that that belt back to the premium potatoes. Yeah, I'm just going to run one premium potato washer and probably just sell the other two. Just get rid of them. I'm not going to keep moving the belts all around. Let's go ahead and dump that on in there. So yeah, I don't know how much, let's see, I'm going to have, well, pretty close to almost 400,000 liters of silage. I got plenty of straw in hand there. I don't know how much TMR that actually is going to make. I've already made, since we started refilling this on up, almost like 75,000 liters of TMR. That should be more than enough to maximize the TMR capacity anyway, so I think we're good for a while. But yeah, we are going to have to make some more chaff. So I think, like I said, next time we do harvest these fields down here, we're going to make one field into corn and then use a forage harvester, which I haven't done that in a while. Helper A, oh, it's got to be the John Deere. I cannot hitch that to this. Alright, I knew that. That's no problem. I'll just have to grab a tractor. What tractor would be good to use? Well, the only one over here is a John Deere, and it's currently kind of in use. Oh, I guess I can go get the T8 and my gas pedal. I forgot to set the dead zone. We're going there. Actually, let me get this up and running. You can start seeding that field. And yeah, I'll grab the T8 because what we're going to do before we bring it on over. I may leave the rims that yellow color. Nah, let's if we're going to change the paint scheme, let's do it. Let's do it all, right? What am I stuck on here? Come on. There we go. Customize main color, New Holland blue, and the rims. I don't like jet black on the tires just because it doesn't look right. Yeah, let's just go with what it should be. Customize, yes. Well, if I'm going to look at the new paint scheme, it's got to be washed. Definitely got to be washed. There we go. Now it's a proud New Holland T8. Before it was just a New Holland T8, but it's like, wait a minute, I don't have my New Holland colors. How can I be a proud T8? Well, now you are. Alright, let's go get that belt, bring it on back to the premium potatoes, and try to get that up and going. Yeah, also the silage at the barn, the price is not good either. Yeah, like I said, I checked everything. Price is not good anywhere. But let me go grab this belt, bring it on back to the premium potatoes, and try to get those washed up and I don't want to say removed, but yeah, once I don't think I'm going to do potatoes again. If I do potatoes again, it's not to wash them and do all that. I'll just be sell outright. But yeah, let me go get this belt, bring it on back to the premium potato wash area, and wow, weeds. Well, we'll get to work on those as well. All right, let's see if I can get this all lined up again. At least close enough. And let's turn that off. And can I fill that on up? Let's see if it's lined up with the trailer. It's going into the trailer. Am I full of pig food in this thing? No, not this one. Where are we here? Yes, I'm full of pig food. So this I need to move this quite a ways because that's going to be a problem. Alright, now can I release the pig food? Let's see this. Add one. Space. There we go. Let me turn on the lift anything mod so I can move that. Try not to get near that pickup area because I'll pick this thing on up. There we go. Kind of. Let's bring it on over here and feed the pigs. And then I'll go empty out the other 1,000 liters. And we'll make sure that that premium potato washer is full of potatoes so I can wash those on up. Yeah, the other two, I think I'm just probably going to get rid of them. That way I don't have to fuss with the belt every time. Can I not? There we go. No, don't get near that belt. Don't you grab that pig food. Because it will. And then I'll have to drive over here with the belt to put the pig food into the pig pen. Yeah, the potatoes, even though I get pig food out of it, for the amount of food our pigs take, it's not really helping out that much with us. Alright. Now I gotta line this back up again. Oh, I had it once. I think that's probably good there. Let's come over to this one here. And how many potatoes I got left in there? Probably enough, right? Where's the trigger for... Oops, it was there. Actually, I'm almost out of potatoes. I know I need to get back up to field 4. All that stuff up there is blocking each other. I left the Vulture with a trailer in the middle of the field, and I think our worker seeding the field is already there. Like, I need a little help here. I'm being blocked. And I'm like, I know. I'll be there in a second. Too much work going on around here. Well, just got to make sure everything is running. Alright, this should be all set for a while. Yeah, what's the story here? Yep. And our combine, once again, thinks they're done, even though they got one more road to go. See, I need to bring this on down over here. Getting all the work done. At least trying to anyways. And then we should be able to skip a few hours once they get all this work done up here. And then, yeah, we'll be back to cotton harvesting. No sugar beets this time because, yeah, that sugar factory just doesn't quite produce. Oh, you're full. Well, darn, I needed to unload you first. Yeah, that sugar factory just doesn't quite produce sugar as fast as the original one did. Which I'm fine with, honestly. So, may not be doing sugar beets for a while. Because I do have 500,000 liters in stock in a silo. Plus, the sugar factory holds a lot of sugar beets now. I mean, it held quite a bit last time. I think it held 100,000 liters last time, and now it holds like 180,000, something like that. Alright, let me get this field harvested before that class Axion tractor gets over here. It's seeding right along pretty darn quick, isn't it? Then I got to move all this equipment over to field number 3. Put everything on course play. Yeah, I'll do the unloading. Being soybeans, I might be able to... Usually field number 3, I get a full trailer, a combine full, and I still don't get the whole field harvested. But being soybeans, they don't yield as much, so I might get away with it. without having to go back to the farm and unload the trailer to get the whole harvest done. Yeah, when I bring the combine over to field 3 from here, I do have to take the header off the combine because I cannot quite make it through with all the roads, the trees and all that. Looks like this header might need to be repaired. Only harvesting at 8 kilometers or miles per hour. Need to fix this header on up. Should be going at 12 or 13. Forgot what speed this header can harvest at. But it's definitely not 8. 8 is not enough in this case. Yeah, but not selling much the last 2 episodes, but we are stockpiling a good amount of crop. Getting fields all done. That's probably what's going to happen from now on out. It's going to be like one episode where everything's ready to be sold. We'll pay off a huge amount of the loan. And then we're going to have like 2 or 3 episodes where it's like, okay, well now I got to replant the fields and take care of the fields. Stockpile some stuff up until the price is right. But yeah, with our factories going the way they are, the whiskey factory and the winery are what's going to produce quite a bit. The meat factory is still going to do what it does. I have a good amount of meat there. I probably have like 20 or 30 pallets. Just need the price to be somewhere where it needs to be. And when the whiskey price is good and all the other prices are good, yeah, it'll be a pretty darn good day. All right, let's go unfold that. Lower it on down. And then hitch that on up. Drive right through the brush as one does. Yeah, I'm kind of glad a while ago when I turned the traffic off. Usually I like to leave the traffic on, and but sometimes on certain maps and what you're trying to do, I guess it all depends on what you're trying to do on a specific map. Is do you want the traffic on or off? There's a question for you. When you play on your maps, do you prefer traffic on or off, or are you kind of like me in a situation like? All depends on the kind of map you're playing on. I do like the traffic on this map because it moves at a faster pace. Just that the problem is when you meet at an intersection, if you're not looking for traffic and you go through, the traffic cannot stop in time. It's like they need more brakes on their car. Yeah, I need to go back up and just double check. I do believe our tree farm, that wood chipper, should be fine. I topped off a lot of fuel. It has a lot of logs into it. The only thing that may happen is the wood chipper may fill up on wood chips. And once I get done with the harvest up here and the trailer is not being used, I may go over and start emptying out the wood chipper, which looks kind of funky. I have not had a chance to go check to see if that mod has been updated at all for Global Company. Yeah, it's kind of odd that I don't know what happened with. I'm not saying something was modded wrong, but yeah, when the update for Global Company came out at this point, it's been like about a month ago. A lot of the mods that I had, a lot of the graphics just don't show. I mean, the mods still work. It's just that it's like half the stuff is not being shown. All right, so we'll just get this set up. I'm not going to start them up yet. At least I'll get everything kind of set up, ready to go for when I do it off camera. That needs to be folded on up. And I'll turn the engine off. Need to come over here and move this out of the way. Actually, I'm going to go right back to the silo to dump this in because I can't go over there with anything in the trailer because I need every empty space that I can in this trailer to harvest that field completely, maybe. Oh, the other thing I was going to check in, I don't have horses to do today, right? I was double thinking that. I'm like, no, I shouldn't. Yep, they're not. Those are the ones we just sold in a couple days, and one more day for these. 16 horses to sell tomorrow. That's going to be a pretty good chunk. So tomorrow in game might be the day that we get a good amount of money. Of course, with 16 horses, that's $800,000 just selling them. Then of course I got to buy horses again, so that's spending $80,000, but a profit of $720,000 tomorrow, just in horses alone. So who knows? Maybe we'll be selling a lot of our products from the factories tomorrow. Just have to double check the prices. Just got to keep my eye on the market. And I'm just going to try to get everything set up for in between episodes, which is harvest field number 3. And basically what I try to do, because usually I don't show me harvesting field number 3. Well, not me harvesting, but doing the harvest in field number 3. Because what I do is I set the combine harvester on course play, and I basically try to clean up the farm. Basically, like move stuff, equipment around, try to get it situated for the next time I record. So I just have to wait until I see the message going like, oh, the combine's like 80% full, and I just get back up there, empty out the combine, go back to moving some more things around. But I did kind of a lot of that in between these episodes. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. Yeah, I'm definitely kind of looking forward to doing a forage harvest. It'll be a while though, but yeah, after we harvest that wheat all down there in a couple in-game days, we'll plant some corn and do a pretty good, decent forage harvest. Stick it into that silo bunker that we just emptied on out. Hey, every time I drive around up here in the upper plateau, I keep thinking, buy some more fields, merge them together, and then, I mean, we could. I could always, I mean, if I were to do that, and I have thought about this quite a bit if I want to do it or not, is buy some fields and merge them together, and then I would trade in the masher combine and get another bigger combine up here. Probably the same thing with all the equipment, maybe. But then again, I keep saying I like the smaller fields up here because sometimes we can work a field together completely without having to do too many jump cuts or whatever, because the fields down in the lower part take forever. You did not see that whole field over here, did you? Because you never do. Yeah, I don't know why they stop right there, but let's go ahead and take care of it. On down. And the next step I need to do is, after I finish this, we're going to zip on down to the gas station and fill this up with some diesel fuel. It does need to be repaired as well, but it's going to wait until it's all done seeding all these fields up here, which is just one more to go. One more, and that should be done in between the next episode. Should be. If I get just a little bit of time, I should be able to get it done. And then it's just a matter of the John Deere getting some weeding done. Actually, I should have moved him over to the big cotton field. He could have get started on that because I'm not too far off away from speeding up time. Alright, let's head to the gas station, top this off with some diesel fuel. And I think we'll wrap up the episode probably right there for now. Well, for now, I mean, when you wrap up the episode, it's not for now, it's wrapping it up. And I'm trying to remember, did I place a diesel exhaust fluid pump there as well at the gas station? I mean, it doesn't really need it, but since I'm at the gas station, if it's there. I'm trying to remember if I put a pump up here or not. We're about to find out together. I want to say I did. I want to say I have. I think it's that one right against the fence line. First things first, let's jump into here. And it's going to take just a minute, well, not a minute or two, but it takes a little while to fill that on up. How did the John Deere do down here? Yeah, he didn't... what am I going to do with him when that kind of mess? I may have to do that. I may have to do this field myself. So yeah, so I might be doing this down here, this field here, to straighten that up while course plays up here harvesting this field. I may have to go do that. $544 for diesel fuel. And let's knock out over one of these cones. Yeah, I think this is def fluid for sure. Like 20 bucks worth? Or $7 worth? Alright. At least we're topped off there, and once I get him but repaired when he gets done, yeah, he'll be good for quite a while. And he should have enough fertilizer and seed in the tank to do field number 3, I do believe. But I'll be taking care of a few things between this episode and next episode. I try to do that a little bit now and then. Did I go right past my turn? I did. Well, while we're up here, forgot where I was going. Let's take a quick look over here at our wood chip harvester. Or wood chip harvester? Wood chip setup here. I basically just need to see how much. Yeah, that can hold quite a bit more. So, yeah, the chipper itself has kind of disappeared. Actually, I can go right on over. Yeah, this will work. I can go right over these railroad tracks, I do believe. Just make sure the train's not coming. Oops, that's a little bit of a drop off. It's all good. And there we go. Three Stooges are sitting here waiting to get back to work, which they will eventually. Pretty darn soon. But that is going to do it for today, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you next time right here on the Pacific Northwest. But until then, have a good one.